Okay, Urashima the Fisherman. One day in the fall of 477, he rowed out alone on the sea of fish. After catching nothing for 3 days and nights, he was surprised to find that he had taken a 5-colored turtle. He got the turtle into the boat and laid down to sleep. When the turtle changed into a dazzling, lovely girl, the mystified Urashima asked her who she was.
I saw you here alone at sea, she answered with a smile, and I wanted so much to talk to you. I came on the clouds and the wind.
But where did you come from then on the clouds and the wind?
I'm an immortal and I live in the sky. Don't doubt me. Oh, be kind and speak to me tenderly.
Urashima understood that she was divine as his face, fear of her, oh my God, melted away.
I'll love you as long as the sky and earth last, she promised him, as long as there's a sun and a moon. But tell me, will you have me?
She promised. Your wish is mine, he answered. How could I not love you?
Then lean on your oars, my darling, and take us to my eternal mountain.
She told him to close his eyes. In no time they reached the large island and gleamed like gems. It was a wonder no eye had seen or nor ear and ever had tell of before. They landed and strolled on hand in hand to the splendid mansion where she asked him to wait. Then she opened the gate and went in. 7 young girls came out of the gate telling each other as they passed him, turtle's husband, and 8 girls who came out after them told each other the same. That was how they learned her name. He mentioned the girls when she came back out. She said that 7 were the stars on Pleiades and 8 were the clusters of Baron. Then she led him inside. They explained the difference between human and divine worlds, and they let him know we were glad to be meeting between the gods and man. He tasted 100 fragrant delicacies and exchanged cups of wine with the girls' brothers and sisters. Young girls with glowing faces flocked to happy gatherings while the gods sang their songs sweetly and clearly and danced with fluid grace. The feast was 1,000 times more beautiful than any ever enjoyed by mortals in their far-off land. Then one day he felt a pang of longing for the village where he had missed his parents. After that, he had missed them for each day.
Darling! You haven't looked yourself lately. Won't you tell me what's wrong?
They say the dying fox turns toward his lair and the lesser man longs to go home. I'd never believed it, but now it's true.
Do you want to go back?
Here I am in the land of gods, far from all of my family and friends. I shouldn't feel this way, I know, but I can't help being homesick for them. I want to go back so much to see my mother and father.
His wife brushed away her tears. We gave ourselves to each other forever, she lamented. We promised to be as true as gold or the rocks of the mountain. How could a little homesickness make you want to leave me?
They went for a walk, hand in hand, sadly talking it all over. Finally they embraced, and they were separated. Their parting was sealed. Urashima's parents-in-law were sad to see him go. His wife gave him a jewel box. Dearest, she said,
if you don't forget me and find you want to come back, then grip this box hard, but you mustn't open it, ever.
He got into the boat and told him to close his eyes. In no time he was at Gawa, his home.
Are they embracing?
Yeah.
Who are you, the villager? Where's Urashima's family? Urashima the Fisherman, he asked the villager. Who are you, the villager answered. Where are you from? Why are people looking for a man who lived long ago. Yes, I've heard old people mention someone named Urashima. He went out alone on the sea and never came back. That was 300 years ago. What do you want with him now? Bewildered, Urashima roamed the village for 10 days without finding any signs of his family or friends. At last he stroked the box with his divine lady had given him and thought of her. Then, forgetting his recent promise, he opened it. Before his eyes, fragrant form borne by the clouds and wind floated up and vanished into the blue sky. He understood he had disobeyed her, would never see her again. All he could do was gaze after her and then weeping along the shore. When he dried his tears, he sang out about for her far griddled realm. The clouds, he sang, would bring her message of his love. Her sweet voice answered him across the vastness of the sky, entering him never lost.
My love, when after a night of longing day dawns and I stand at my open door, I hear far flames breaking on the shores of your paradise.
If he only hadn't opened the jewel box, people have said since he could have been with her again, but the clouds hid her paradise from him and left him nothing but his grief.